Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing some much needed spring cleaning, starting with the first part of my closet clean out. We are tackling my large dresser upstairs. I purchased some extra drawer organizers. I already have some of these in the drawers, but I figured I might need some more. This is where I keep all of my casual foldable stuff. Pajamas, loungewear, workout sets, swimwear. Right now the drawers are so full I can barely close them, so they're definitely disorganized. I can't even bring up clean laundry from downstairs to put anything away. I know there's some stuff that I can get rid of to make room. Either I never wear it, it doesn't fit anymore. There's definitely some holey socks in there. Maybe it's just old, not my style. I'm confident I can start and finish this project in just a few hours. I already have my hair oil mask in. I'm gonna light a candle, set the mood, get some good vibes going. I might even throw in some teeth whitening strips and we are just going to get it done. The swimwear drawer at the bottom is now complete. I think I overestimated my ability to get rid of things, but I did a nice job. I have a giant pile of swimsuits that is not going in the drawer because I never wear them. It's really pointless to hold on to them. So I have my one pieces over here, carefully folded. This looks messy, but it actually is organized. In each of these slots are my bikinis, my sarongs over here, and we're done. I'm getting creative with the mic, that's why I'm rocking the one shoulder. I added some swimsuit cover-ups to this drawer, kind of moved everything to the side. I love the way it came together because now it is completely optimized. I think it's gonna be more difficult to go through all of my workout sets because I wear almost everything. There are some sets that I never really grab, but usually it's just because they're at the bottom of the drawer. I'm gonna need to make some tough cuts, but I had to show you this box that I keep for posterity. When I moved home after college for a year, I cheered for the Tampa Bay Lightning for 2 seasons. I don't think they have Ice Girls anymore, but it's the NHL team in Tampa. At the end of each season, you have to turn in your game day uniforms, but I still held on to my practice uniforms. So this is the sports bra we used to wear. This is another sports bra. Very cute. And then we had these shorts with the lightning bolts on the back. It's probably been around 15 years since I last wore these. Do I fit into them anymore? Absolutely not, but I'm gonna hold on to them for the memories. I guess this is gonna take much longer than I originally thought, but I finished the workout set drawer and I'm feeling really good about it. There's some kind of organization. Basically everything is just folded. It's not color coordinated or separated by category or anything. I do have a little room back here in the back, which is good, just in case there's clean laundry that I'm not taking into consideration. It's basically full, so I don't think I can really fit that much more. And then I have one of my little boxes right here. This is going to be for all of my Pilates socks, which I can never find matches for. So I need to go through everything, find all of the Pilates socks, put them together, and then stick them in there. That way I will always have a matching pair of socks. It's a little embarrassing. I pulled out a lot of really great stuff that I just never wear anymore. This is a Fabletics bra that's really cute and it fits really nice, but I don't really like the bottoms that go with it, and because it's just a one-off bra, I never really grab for that. I have this Lululemon dress that is brand new with tags, so I'll probably post this on maybe Poshmark. I haven't decided where I'm gonna try to sell. I have a swimsuit from Camilla that I never wore, new with tags as well. So some of this name brand stuff like Lululemon, Camilla, if it's new with tags, I'm gonna try to get something for it. This, it's a size 2, teeny tiny. I went with the size 4 and then I wasn't able to return the 2. This actually is a size 4, but I ordered it online. I think it was final sale Lululemon and it didn't fit very nice. I have this set here from Lilybod. I was gifted this for a workout event once. It's very cool, it's bright, it's very sporty chic, but it's not really my style. And then I'm getting rid of more designer stuff. This is Luli Fama. I purchased this at a swim week event a couple years ago. Some spiritual gangster tops. One last thing I want to show you. I talked a little bit about my collection of compacts that I keep set aside, I don't touch them, and there was some interest in me filming a video just on my collector's collection, not just the makeup collection that I use. I think it would be a really fun video because I have so many cool pieces from when I worked at the Chanel beauty counter, including old uniforms. It says Chanel uniform, not for sale. This was an extra small. This was, I think, for the launch of the Les Eaux collection. This I received in Miami. I freelanced as a Chanel makeup artist when we first moved to Miami. So this was for a fragrance launch, but they were so popular. I remember all of the department managers wanted one. We had to wear it to work to promote Les Eaux. But this is something that I will always hold on to, and now I never wear it because I don't want it to look worn or used. It is very cute, but it's not true Chanel, so I don't know if it would be sort of cheesy if I ever did decide to wear it out. I think it would look cute with maybe white shorts for summer. It brings back so many great memories. This is a very special piece to me, but I have an even better Chanel uniform to show you. That will be coming up in my collector's video. I also have a couple of these YSL t-shirts, and it says Yves Saint Laurent on the back. I was also a freelance makeup artist for YSL whenever they had big events, and this is one of the shirts that they passed out. So all of the YSL makeup artists wore this, and I somehow ended up with two. I think this is the new one. One of them I wore, the other one I didn't. This looks like a YSL uniform, or like I just ironed that on myself. It doesn't look nearly as chic, and it just says small in the tag. It doesn't say YSL. This one went through the wash too many times. It doesn't say anything, but yeah, this was a YSL beauty uniform. The Chanel one's much cuter. I didn't end up using many of these, maybe two out of the giant pile that I bought, so I'll use them for a storage closet, my husband's dresser. He might need these. I have a giant mound of clothes that I can get rid of. I'm gonna sort through the mound later on. I think some of the pieces I can probably sell. The rest of it, depending on the condition, is going to go to Goodwill. At least the drawers can close now, and I can clean and organize the top of the dresser. The chair is nice and clean. No more piles of clothes just stacked up everywhere chaotically. We're back to work today, but we're taking a short closet clean out break to unbox a delivery together. I have been waiting on this package for, no exaggeration, 3 months. I would have to check my emails, but I think I placed my order sometime towards the end of January. I knew it was international, so this was shipped from Italy. But I don't feel like I'm the same person I am now as I was when I first placed the order. This will either be very exciting or incredibly disappointing. Interesting. Ooh. Have some very pretty spring packaging. Look at that. Wow, the paper is very pretty. Ooh, this one's the heavy one. It's probably a silly thing, but I don't know why the sticker and the fancy paper makes me feel really excited and hopeful that what's in these 3 packages is going to be beautiful and blow me away. Immolarte, I'm probably butchering the name, but it says Immolarte 1874. They're a small business, and I found them on Instagram. Instagram ads got me again. I knew it was a targeted ad because I had been looking up the brand Ginori, which has incredibly expensive luxury Italian porcelain dinnerware sets. This brand, like Ginori, is Italian, have a long history, but they supposedly still use artisans to hand paint all of the dishes, and you don't have the extreme designer luxury markup. And I guess most of the Ginori pieces are mass produced now anyways. It's kind of like the Louis Vuitton of dishware. Let's see what it actually looks like. Ooh, I'm excited. It's wrapped so beautifully. So you have the paper, there's also some bubble wrap. It had been so long since I'd placed my order and I hadn't received any emails, any updates. I sent them a message on Instagram because I thought, oh no, did I get duped by a scam? I was convinced maybe I made a fatal mistake. No, it's beautiful. No mistakes here. Wow. I love it. Gorgeous design. Such a pretty shape. See, this will be perfect to display in our little cabinet. Ooh. And I like how you can see all of the little individual stroke marks. It doesn't look screen printed. It really does look like someone drew this design by hand. This is the heaviest of the 2 boxes. I think I ordered a tea set for 2 and then 2 plates. Plate set, dinner set. This is the set. So we have a small plate. It's Italian made, but Asian inspired, and I love how with the smaller dish, you can see all of the tiny little details. And see, I only got a dinner set for 2 because I thought, let me not be crazy and order tons of ceramics from Italy from this random brand. An ad that popped up on my feed, they made it sound so special, and they are incredible quality. I mean, they feel really thick, heavy, but not too heavy. I mean, they're still very delicate, obviously. And see, now, if I want to complete my set, I think 4 is probably the minimum dinner plate sets you can have, so I'll probably have to place another order. Oh, they just keep getting better and better. I love. So these are the medium plates. I guess this would be maybe a salad plate. Oh, I've never had fancy china like this before. I'm so excited to display this. And now my expectations are set. I know that when I do place my order, it will probably take 3 months for me to hear anything back. But it's not a scam. You just have to be patient. This one is the bowl for perhaps a stew or something like that. A larger dinner dish. Wow, I don't know who I think I am. I'm not a fancy person, but I would love to display these, and I would also like to finally have some girlfriends over to have a little dinner party, lunch, tea, dessert type of thing, maybe out on the patio, and I would love to have some fancy dishes. The final plate. So I'm ready for a fancy date night for just 2 people. I'll have to get 2 more sets. The current version of myself is in clean out mode. I'm looking to get rid of things. I'm on the teeny tiniest low buy ever, coming off of the Sephora savings event, Chanel summer collection, Dior summer collection. I am done shopping for things like this, but I am very grateful for January me, who was spending money like it grows on trees, I guess. I can have 1 person over for dinner and I can have 1 person over for coffee, and that's it. This unboxing could have gone terribly wrong if I opened it up and things were cracked, broken, or if it just didn't look pretty. I would have been so disappointed that I not only spent so much money, but waited 3 months for it to arrive and then it wasn't good. This is amazing. This is going to be the final part of today's video. I went through both of my closets downstairs. I pulled out all of the dresses and outfits I didn't think I would ever wear again. Probably need to go back through a second time. I definitely need to go through all of my accessories, all of my handbags, shoes, that sort of thing. If you like this style of content, there will definitely be a closet clean out part 2 coming at some point soon. But I've made a lot of progress, so I'm going to show you what I have so far. My extensive and impressive collection of rancher hats might be one of the most millennial things about me. I pulled out these 3 shades that I didn't think I would wear. I still have, I think, 3 or 4 rancher hats, same style, same brand down below in the closet. So it's not that I'm giving up on the style altogether. I just don't need every shade of pink. I went through a lack of color phase where every time they had a sale, I felt like I had to get a new shade. I think this one is the rose. They're usually about $120 each too, so they're pretty expensive. I've always waited for a sale. This light pink is really beautiful, but again, I don't think I need every shade of pink. And then I have this traditional beige. If anyone is going to the Cowboy Carter tour and you need a rancher hat, I have 3 for sale. I still really like the style. I think the hat itself is really great quality. These are all size small. There was a time when all of the big fashion bloggers and influencers loved their lack of color rancher hat, and I was easily influenced, clearly, because I think I purchased 7 of them. When I started filming up here, it was really gray. We had extreme thunderstorm warnings, and now the sun is incredibly bright. So the lighting might change. I'm doing my best. But let me tell you about one of the biggest problems that I have in my closet currently. So I pulled out a bunch of these really colorful, prints, dresses, lots of fun things, a lot of tropical colors. I really like them. It's not that I hate these dresses, but I've found that I have maybe too much color. This one I wore for engagement photos. This I've had in my closet for probably 10 years. It's just really, really old. And I don't know where I would wear a cap sleeve red cheetah print dress. This is French Connection. I mean, it's a good brand. It's a really cute, flattering style, but the cap sleeve, the really fitted silhouette, I just feel like it's maybe a bit dated. Part of me feels like I should hang on to things like this because maybe they'll come back in style, or maybe it will be a cool vintage piece to hold on to. I don't know. I've never been able to establish a good balance between neutral colors, staples, closet essentials, things that make up a capsule wardrobe, and then bright, colorful prints like this banana print jumpsuit. I either have too much of one or too much of the other, because when I was in my early 20s, I got my first job in broadcasting, so I built up a wardrobe of suits, basically. Skirt suits, regular suits, a lot of grays, khaki, black, navy, basics. In college, a little bit after college, I worked at Ann Taylor Loft where I got a great discount, and it was amazing whenever I worked in broadcasting because I had a lot of great professional clothes. And I think whenever I left the broadcasting world, I kind of went in the complete opposite direction. I did a 180 and I started only buying stuff like this, bright colors and things with tassels, ribbons, sparkle, bows. And pieces like this do fit my personality a bit more. I think it's important to have a strong sense of personal style. Whenever I have an event or something to go to and I go to my closet to choose something and I'm met with nothing but color like this, bright prints, this floral denim romper that's way too short and has a Western flair, I don't really want to wear stuff like this either anymore. So part of this closet clean out is hitting the reset button. I want to do a sort of cleanse where I get rid of the old pieces, things that are too short, too tight, I'm never going to wear, but then I don't want to just run out and shop and buy a bunch of stuff to replace the things that I'm getting rid of. That would defeat the purpose, but I do want to build up my basics a bit more. I feel like I still have plenty of pink lace, ruffles. I have plenty of that type of outfit and dress in my wardrobe still. Now I need to build up the basics so I can have a true capsule wardrobe and then the other pieces to mix in. It doesn't serve me well to hold on to even pieces like this, which are neutral. It's a white denim mini dress, which I don't think is out of style. I would wear something like this, but this particular one is way too tight and way too short. These dresses I still think are really cute, but they're a bit too young. At 37 years old, I wouldn't feel like they're appropriate. Way too short, way too tight. This shows a bit too much skin. And I wore this not that long ago, but I was also very guilty of purchasing things just to wear for pictures on Instagram. Really dumb. I don't need an Instagram-worthy closet. I need a more practical closet. So things like this, even though I didn't get as much use out of them as I would have liked, I will make sure that they go to a good home and somebody else wears them. Because it's not that they're terrible styles. Some of them are, but some of them I still think are cute. They're definitely still my personality. They speak to me. They're pieces that I still love, but it was for a different time in my life. I'm guilty of hoarding things sometimes because I almost feel bad getting rid of things. Like I feel like it's wasteful and I shouldn't do that. This dress is really cute, neutral knit, very comfy as well, but it shrank whenever I washed it. It's way too short. This was a dress that I bought, I think before a trip. Neutral long sleeve knit dress. I probably could hold on to things like this. I just don't love it. Even when I bought it, I didn't love it. I literally just needed new things to wear, new things to link, new things to take pictures of, which is so foolish and not the way I want to shop ever again. If I don't love it 100%, I'm getting rid of it. It's a love it or leave it situation. There's no room for things that I kind of like. because I know myself and I will never wear them. They'll take up room in the closet until the next time I do a closet clean out. I have some jeans that I need to get rid of. These are from Abercrombie, size 27, the 90s straight ultra high rise. I actually might need to try these on again. These I will try on again. I've never had a good denim selection. I don't know why it is so difficult shopping for jeans, even when I feel like I found something really amazing that I love. A year later, I end up not liking it, or for some reason the style isn't the same, or I'm gonna try these on again. These might be saved. Everything else is going to go in my Goodwill pile or things that I'm gonna post on Poshmark. I'm getting rid of a lot of clothes, so I definitely feel like I'm in a much better place with my closet, and I've already started picking out timeless closet essentials. Things that will be my go-to pieces, neutral colors. That way I always feel like I can find something appropriate to wear. And if you are interested in seeing a spring-summer capsule wardrobe, make sure you subscribe because that video is coming soon. And that completes today's closet clean out. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.